Hey guys, you're alright? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Matthew Faisa and I'm a third year medical student now. Hope you're enjoying this sports medicine / injury analysis series that I've started on athletes. Today we're going to be focusing on Rafael Nadal, who is the number 3 tennis player in the world right now and has won several trophies and Grand Slams, most notably the French Open, which he has won 12 times in his whole career. Today we're going to be focusing on his injury history. So Rafael Nadal is prolific for his injury history in terms of he has a lot of back problems, wrist and forearm problems, knee problems, but today we're going to be focusing on his foot problem. If you like this series, make sure to go back and watch others, such as videos with Serena Williams where we explain the pregnancy changes he experienced in 2017 when she had a child, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mohamed Salah, Olympians such as Usain Bolt and marathon runners. So definitely go back and look at that if you're interested. Also, before we start, make sure to subscribe if you like the content and share it with your friends, and most importantly, comment down below what other athletes you would like us to cover in the future. The 32-year-old suffers from a bone disease called Kohler's injury. This injury means that the bones in Nadal's feet have never structurally developed. The bones in question are the navicular bone, and as a result this means that whenever Rafael Nadal plays, he is prone to swelling and at risk of fracturing his feet every time he plays. To understand the disease, you first have to look at the medical anatomy of the feet. The feet is made up of 3 parts: the hind foot, the midfoot and the forefoot. The hind foot is made up of the talus and the calcaneus bone. The midfoot is made up of the navicular, cuboid and cuneiform bones, and the forefoot, which makes up the toes, is made up of the metatarsal and phalanges. In Kohler's disease, X-rays show that the injury results in the navicular bone never fully forming and constantly shattering and fracturing and never completely ossifying back to its original state. This causes anyone that has the injury extreme problems with their feet, which can then kind of mess up and alter their method of movement and walking, causing further problems in the knees, the hips and potentially the lower back. Nadal, when playing, is known for his aggressive style where he applies a lot of force not only to the ball but also onto the court. His style, although dominant, is reliant on the players making forced errors. As a result, when he plays against elite skilled opponents such as Federer most recently, who rarely makes a lot of mistakes, each game can be elongated and increased in the duration. This applies a lot of strain onto his feet and makes him more likely to cause further injury to it. This is seen against Federer, where in the 4th and final set, which Nadal lost, he is seen taking off his foot straps, which are meant to actually help his injury, perhaps because they're causing too much uncomfortability and they're causing a lot of problems in terms of his movement. In regards to Nadal's Kohler's injury, what we'd expect to see is, if you were to take his socks off and analyse his feet after playing, you would typically see swelling, redness and tenderness. In addition to this, in extreme circumstances, his walking gait, in terms of the way he moves and the axis of walking, is going to be slightly off and altered as the rest of his body is trying to compensate for the weakened bones in his left foot. Due to these symptoms and the harshness of playing a game such as tennis with that kind of injury, you do have to kind of commemorate and commend Rafael Nadal for his tremendous grit and strength in continuing to play despite the pain and winning several trophies throughout his whole career despite the injury. Kohler's disease typically has no treatment, in the sense that because it's congenital, it usually goes away with time. Therefore, Rafael Nadal is quite unfortunate to still have the injury when he's 32 years old. In terms of the maintenance and management of the injury, however, Rafael Nadal probably takes painkillers and pain relievers to just ease the pain off, and maybe during the off season wears a supportive cast around his ankle and the arch of his foot to help support that damaged bone and allow him to move and lessen the pain. For Rafael Nadal's sake and the sake of all tennis fans, we do hope that his career is not ended short as a result of this injury, and he continues to find ways to manage and maintain the injury to allow him to continue playing. I think Rafael Nadal's next chance to win a trophy would be the next Grand Slam, which is one of the hard courts in Australia or America. I believe it's America. But yeah, this is the end of the video now, and I'd like to say thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe And also I'd like your feedback down below, in the sense that, do you prefer a video where my face is in it and we have the animations aside? Or do you prefer a video that's completely just all animations with just illustrations? In terms of the future, I have a few videos planned. I'm going to continue producing these kind of sports injury analysis videos. And towards the end of the summer, I might do a day in the life of a med student, where I just kind of outline the last 2 years briefly and say what I've done in medical school. But yeah, make sure you comment down below who you would like us to cover next. And once again, thank you for watching.